Hi, welcome back. It's been a long time. I think this is the first time I'm actually creating a video for all of you from Bali. I love the energy here, so hopefully you can kind of get some of that translated through the screen from wherever you are. Today's class will be focused quite a lot on the side body, a little bit of twisting and a bit of back bending, so really good for the spine, moving through all the different directions. And I personally love to move through my spine. I find that it is such a feel-good type of practice, so hopefully you enjoy it as well. We are going to get started laying on our back, so come into a reclining position, into a shavasana. So allow your legs to lengthen, get comfortable laying on your back, let your eyes be heavy. If you feel comfortable doing so, you can close them completely. Allow your entire body to begin to ground. Feel the weight pressing into the earth. And begin to receive tactile feedback through the sense of touch. To feel the connection that you are making with the ground beneath you. Allowing that to help you steady yourself. To connect with all the different areas of your body. Taking notes of anything that's happening in this moment through your senses. Moving from touch to any smells, any sounds that may accompany you throughout today's practice. And begin to make peace with those things. To accept the things that exist around you, so that they don't distract you as we journey inwards. So you can fully immerse yourself into you. Begin to find a balanced rhythm to your breath. Let it become longer. And then slide your left foot all the way to the left side. It can be on the mat or off of it. Let the right ankle cross over. Right hip remains heavy. Reach both arms overhead. And then go ahead and walk your shoulders a little bit further to the left. Option for the left hand to catch the right wrist. However, if that's not available to you, know that you can always cactus your arms or take a different shape with your arms. Breathing into the right side body. Finding length. Through the right hip, around the right shoulder. Now if you had a hold of your wrist, go ahead and slowly release it and wiggle your shoulders back to the center. Hug the right knee in towards your chest. Center the left foot. Reach the right arm out to the side and then twist your knee over to the left. You can look up or look over the right shoulder, whatever feels best for your neck. Continue to breathe into the right side. Anytime that you lose the rhythm of the breath, Notice it and gently return to it. Returning back to the middle, hugging the right knee in. Then placing the right ankle over the left knee, pulling the left knee closer in towards your chest. Find activation by rolling the right thigh forward, staying long to the right side. Breathe into the right hip. And the more that you can allow your hips to be heavy here and draw the left knee in, the more sensation that you'll find. Keeping your legs in the shape, set the left foot back down to the ground. Spread your arms wide and then lower your legs to the right. Allow the weight of the right foot to melt your left knee to the earth. This time breathing into your left side. One of my personal favorite stretches. Can feel really, really good through the waist. Let the exhales help you soften and allow gravity to do the work. Remove the right ankle. Point both knees back up. Straighten your legs out. And go ahead and slide the right foot to the right side. Left ankle crosses over. Keep your hips steady. Arms reach overhead. Wiggle your shoulders to the right. Option for the right hand to catch your left wrist or take any other option for your arms. So if you were to take a bird's eye view from above, you would look like a crescent moon. Every time you begin to feel sensation, meet it with breath, meet it with awareness, taking note, perceiving what is there. Release the grip of the arms. If you had a hold of the wrist, wiggle your shoulders back to the center. Hug your left knee in towards you. Place the right foot back onto the mat. If it was off of it, left arm reaches out to the side, twist your knee to the right. Allow the left shoulder to be your anchoring point from which you create the spaciousness. And let the right knee be what melts to the ground every time that you soften. And in many yoga poses, there's this dual action happening. One thing stabilizes so another thing can lengthen. The play of opposites. The movement in opposing directions. Twist your left knee back in. Place the left ankle over the right knee. Pull the right knee in towards your chest, rolling the left thigh forwards. Breathe into your left hip. If you'd like, you can keep your eyes closed throughout this opening sequence. I'm noticing myself doing that quite a bit here. It feels really nice. And removing any visual stimulation actually allows you to move a little bit deeper into the other senses, into the conversation that you're having with yourself. And it's a two-way conversation, but it's also a lot of listening. Keep your legs in this shape. Set the right foot back down. Spread your arms wide and then lower your legs to the left. So the weight of the left ankle is melting the right knee down. Surrender into it. And let the breath guide you into that release. Remove the left ankle. Point both knees back up to the sky. Hug both knees into your chest. Start to rock forwards and backwards along your spine, creating a little bit of momentum. Once you have enough, cross your ankles, roll over onto your hands as you find a tabletop position, hands and knees. Parallel your index fingers, spread your fingers wide, and then begin to circle your shoulders above your wrists a few times. Circling around. Moving the weight forwards, backwards, side to side, beginning to move energy around. And switch directions. And so there's a few things happening here. Of course, your hands are now beginning to prepare. You are signaling to your hands that they have a job to do, that they are going to be bearing weight. And so because of that, they need to begin to warm up and activate, in essence, wake up. Begin to move through your spine. Allow the movements to be natural. Your body, in turn, is also continually sending you feedback through sensations. And so it's the mind's job to become aware of those things, to notice what it is that the body is saying. And you signaling to the body what you want the body to do. And so the more that you're able to communicate in both directions, the more those pathways of connection begin to strengthen. And so as you move through your spine here, of course, start with some feel-good movements, do what feels right. But then after, explore perhaps the unfamiliar. Movement patterns that you don't often move through. Angles that may be somewhat unexplored. Because it can give you a lot of information. It can tell you what spaces today feel restricted, what spaces need more care. And then from here, return to your tabletop. From your tabletop, go ahead and tuck your toes underneath you, and then send your hips up and back into your first downward facing dog. As you arrive to your first down dog, go ahead and pedal out the legs. If you want to involve any other movement, know that you can. There's actually a plethora of other options that may feel good in helping you arrive in the shape. And then as you feel a little bit more comfortable, go ahead and settle into stillness. Step your feet as wide as your hips. Parallel the outer edges of your feet. Push the ground away from you. Find a lift through your sitting bones, up and backwards. Lengthen underneath your armpits. Find the stability and strength through your shoulders. There's an active component to the shape. And then walk your hands back towards your feet. Catch opposite elbows. Let your head hang.
Now that you can sway side to side if that feels right. You can bounce up and down. I personally love to move my head around a lot to release some of the tension from the neck. Come back to the middle. Place your hands down to the ground underneath your shoulders. Go ahead and straighten the right leg. Bend your left knee. Inhale, reach the right arm up to the sky. Pulling the right hip back. Reaching your heart forward away from your hips so you can twist from a place of length. Maybe you want to look up towards the right fingertips. Take another inhale here to reach up. Exhale, set the right hand down. Bend the right knee, straighten your left leg. Inhale, lift your left arm up. Broadening through the collarbones. Spreading your chest as wide as you can. Rolling the left shoulder open. One more inhale here. Exhale, set the left hand back down to the ground. Micro bend both knees. Inhale, halfway lift. You can rise onto fingertips or slide your hands to your shins. Exhale, bow as you release the breath. Walk your hands into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, right foot steps to the top of the mat. Ground the back knee. Uncurl the toes. Inhale, reach your arms up. Low lunge. Anjaneyasana. Exhale, side bend to the right. Reach the right arm towards your ground. It never actually has to arrive, but it's the reaching that matters, as the left arm reaches up and overhead. Allow the left arm to help you find length to the left side, and let that carry you into your side bend rather than crunching through the right side body. Inhale, reach both arms back up. Exhale, set your hands down. Lift the back knee, straighten the front leg. Fold over. Breathe into the back of the right leg. If you need to use blocks and you have them handy, know that you can always use them. Observe the sensations. Meet them with your breathing. Inhale, rebend the right knee. Squeeze your inner thighs to help you find stability. Reach your arms up. High crescent lunge. Exhale, twist to the right. Left arm forwards, right arm backwards. Turning your palms out to the side. Spread your arms wide like you're trying to hug the horizon. Inhale, reach both arms back up. Exhale, set your hands down. Step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up and back. Exhale, left foot steps in between your hands. Ground your back knee. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, side bend to the left. You're going to let the right arm carry you as you reach up and overhead. Kick the right foot into the ground. Notice as you activate the legs how you'll find a lot more opening through the right hip. Breathing into the right side of your body. Inhale, reach your left arm back up. Find length through both sides of your waist. Exhale, set your hands down. Lift the back knee. Straighten the front leg. Left hip rotating backwards. Heart reaching forwards and down. Breathe into the stretch sensation. Inhale, rebend the left knee. Pause with your knee stacked over your ankle. Reach your arms up, high crescent lunge. Exhale, twist to your left. Right arm forwards, left arm backwards. Keep rotating the right hip back. Let the movement happen from your obliques, your midsection. Inhale, reach both arms back up. Finding a lift through your fingertips. Exhale, hands to the ground. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, round forwards into plank. Exhale, take a full push-up. You can skip, you can modify, of course, by using your knees. From plank, lower knees. Lower forearms, look forwards. Inhale, upward facing dog, rolling your shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lifting your hips up to the sky. Take a few breaths here. Notice how you feel. Energy expanding. Heat beginning to ignite within you. And we'll move through this little sequence. Bring up the pace a little bit so we can allow the energy to activate even more and to create a bit of a rhythm. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, right foot steps to the top of the mat. Lower the back knee. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, reach arms back up. Exhale, set your hands down. Lift the back knee, straighten the front leg. Inhale, rebend the right knee. Reach your arms up, high crescent. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, reach both arms back up. Exhale, set your hands down, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up and back. Exhale, left foot steps to the top. Lower the back knee. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, lean to the left. Open to the right. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, hands to the ground. Lift the back knee. Fold over, straightening front leg. Inhale, rebend the left knee. Find the foundation to the feet. Arms reach up. You return to high crescent. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, reach arms back up. Torso faces forwards. Exhale, hands to the ground. Step back, downward facing up. Inhale, round forwards into plank. Exhale, take a full push-up. From plank, lower knees. Lower forearms, look forwards. Inhale, upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, right leg lift. Exhale, right foot steps through. Lower the back knee. Inhale, reach arms up. Find a lift to your heart away from your hips. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, reach arms back up. Exhale, hands to the ground. Lift the back knee. Straighten the front leg. Inhale, rebend the right knee. Reach arms up, high crescent. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, arms back up. Exhale, hands to the ground. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, left foot steps deep. Ground the back knee. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, lean to the left. Keep kicking the right foot down so you can find that right hip. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to the ground. Modified pyramid, fold over. Inhale, rebend the left knee. Reach arms up, high crescent lunge. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, both arms back up. Exhale, hands to the ground. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, round forward into plank. Exhale, take a full push-up. Lower knees, lower elbows, look forwards. Inhale, upward facing dog. Moving through your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, right foot steps to the top of the mat. Bend your back knee, let it float just above the earth. Inhale, reach your arms up, double bent leg lunge. Keep your hips low here. Exhale, straighten to the back leg. Inhale, hands to heart. Bend the front knee, lean your chest forward, shifting the weight over the front leg. Let the back leg float, crouching warrior. Exhale, straighten to the bottom leg. Inhale, rebend the right knee. Set the left toes down. As you exhale, bring thumbs to the back of the head. Look up towards the sky, hug your elbows in. Inhale, straighten your arms. Reach. Exhale, hands to the ground, three-leg dog on the same out breath. Look forward. Inhale, pull yourself through, upward facing dog. Exhale, wave back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up and back. Exhale, left foot steps to the top. Bend your back knee, let it hover. Inhale, reach your arms up, double bent leg lunge. Head stays at this height. Exhale, straighten to the back leg. Inhale, hands to heart. Bend the front knee, lean the weight forward, crouching warrior, back leg floats. Exhale, straighten to the bottom leg. Inhale, rebend the left knee. Set the right toes down. Exhale, thumbs to the back of the head. Wrap your triceps towards each other. Inhale, reach your arms back. Hands away from your field of vision. Exhale, hands to the ground, three-leg dog. Pull your left leg up and back. Look forward. Inhale, upward facing dog, pulling yourself through. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, right foot steps to the top. Bend your back knee. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, straighten to the back leg. Inhale, hands to heart. Lean forward, crouching warrior. Exhale, straighten the bottom leg. Inhale, rebend the bottom knee, left toes to the ground, thumbs to the back of the head. On the out breath, look up. Inhale, straighten. Reach. Exhale, hands to the ground, three-leg dog. Look forward. Inhale, pull through, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up and back. Exhale, left foot steps to the top. Back knee hovers. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, straighten the back leg. Inhale, hands to heart, lean forward. Crouching warrior, loading the bottom leg. Exhale, straighten. Feel the length and the strength in the hamstring. Inhale, rebend the left knee, set the right toes down. Exhale, thumbs to the back of the head. Look up. Inhale, straighten your arms. Pinkies behind your ears if you can. Exhale, hands to the ground, three-leg dog. Lift your left leg back. Look forward. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, right foot steps to the top of the mat. Bend your back knee. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, straighten the back leg. Inhale, hands to heart, lean forward, crouching warrior. Exhale, straighten the bottom leg. Inhale, rebend the right knee. Set the left toes down. Exhale, thumbs to the back of the head. Look up. Inhale, straighten your arms. And as you exhale, reach the right hand towards your back heel. Take a few breaths here to spread your arms wide, pulling your arms apart. Try to take your left arm further back behind you. Inhale to lift to your chest. Then as you exhale, start to lean forward. Shift the weight into the right leg. Take your left hand to the ground, maybe on a block. Inhale, lift your left leg. Twisting half moon. Keep lifting your left hip higher to roll the right shoulder open more. Again, it's the left hip that anchors the right shoulder that peels open into the twist. The play of opposites, dual actions. Take another inhale here, spreading wide, forwards, backwards, up and down. Exhale, bend the bottom right knee, squeeze left knee into your chest, rise to stand on the right leg. Right hand can come to the outer left knee or catch the outer edge of your left foot. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Everyone twist your left arm back regardless of the shape you took with the legs. Straighten the bottom leg more. Stand up tall. Take a last inhale here. As you exhale, release the foot. Swing your left leg all the way back. Fold your chest over your thighs. Take your hands to the ground if you want. Hips remain squared. Find a lift to the inner arch of your back foot. Standing splits. Take one more inhale here to lift your foot higher. Then as you exhale, bend the bottom right knee. Step your left foot all the way to the back of the mat. Ground your heel, or your knee, excuse me. Press your left hand to the ground. Inhale, circle the right arm back. Catch your left ankle. If it's not available to you, you can always squeeze your heel to your butt. Roll the right shoulder open. Kick your foot into your hand. Let your left hip be nice and heavy. We'll take one more inhale here, rolling the right shoulder open. Exhale, release the grip. Right hand to the top. Front leg straightens, half Hanuman. Then walk your hands over to the right. And try to square off your hips. Your hips may want to pop to the left. Keep them centered, keep pulling them to the right, and then see if you can allow both hip points to be at the same height. It's very challenging. A lot of these shapes will show you your blind spots, the spaces in the body where you lose connection. Where it's challenging to move through. And so you're constantly readjusting to seek. To seek length, to seek more spaciousness, more structure. Good, walk your hands back onto the mat. Rebend the right knee. Tuck your back toes. Inhale, lift the back knee. And as you exhale, press your hand into the ground. Press to the left big toe. Inhale, three-leg dog. Lift the right leg up and back. Bend your knee, open your hip, and then step your right foot over and behind your left leg. Bend both knees today. Circle the right arm forwards. Press your hips up to the sky. Rotate the left shoulder underneath you more. Take another inhale here, expanding through your chest. As you exhale, set the right hand down. Downward facing dog. Inhale, round forward into plank. Exhale, take a full push-up. From plank, lower knees. Lower forearms, look forwards. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up and back. Exhale, left foot steps to the top of the mat. Bend your back knee, let it float. Inhale, reach your arms up, double bent leg lunge. Exhale, straighten to the back leg. Inhale, hands to heart. Front knee bends, lean forward. Crouching warrior. Bent leg, warrior 3. Exhale, straighten the bottom leg. Traditional warrior 3. Inhale, rebend the left knee. Set the right toes back down. Exhale, bring thumbs to the back of the head. Look up. And then as you inhale, straighten your arms. Exhale, reach your left hand towards your back heel. Press your hips forwards. Reach the right arm back. Pull your arms apart. Notice a balance challenge in this shape. Take an inhale to lift to the sternum. Exhale, lean forwards. Right hand to the ground or on a block. Weight shifts into the front left leg. Inhale, lift the right leg. Twisting half moon. Now if you notice that it's challenging to straighten the bottom leg, shift more weight into the heel. And if it's challenging to straighten the lifted leg, push back to the heel. And so find these lines of energy. There's a constant adjustment happening to organize the shape. Right hip lifting, left shoulder rolling open. Straightening the legs, reaching your heart forward. There's a lot going on. Breathe into it. Sit in the pocket. Last inhale here. Exhale, bend the bottom left knee. Squeeze right knee into your chest. Rise to stand on the left leg. Hope you're still with me. Left hand to the outer right knee. Left hand can come to the outer edge of the right foot. Inhale, twist. If you have out your foot, straighten the leg. Right arm reaches out to the side. Now, as many of you know, the hyperhidrosis, and you can imagine, significantly more intense here in Bali. Right? So, slipping around. Work with what you got. Notice when you begin to self-criticize as you fall out the balance of your struggle and any other aspects of the practice. Last inhale, find your opening. As you exhale, release the right leg. Whatever capacity you had it, swing it backwards. Fold over your bottom left leg. Standing splits. Hips squared. Lift into the inner thigh. Head is heavy. You're fighting to keep the right leg straight. You're fighting to lift the right leg higher. Last inhale here. Exhale, bend the bottom left knee. Step your right foot all the way back. Ground the back right knee. Press the right hand into the earth. Inhale, circle your left arm back to catch the right ankle. Slowing down the breath as much as you can. Throughout the practice, you're trying to take as few breaths as possible. Conscious breaths. The breath allowing you to move away from your thinking mind. Into how you exist in this moment. In all of its nuances and all of its complexities. Last inhale. Exhale, release. Left hand to the top. Straighten your left leg. And then walk your hands off to the left side. You can notice how your hips want to shift. Work with your own organization. It's unique to you. It's very personal. Nobody exists and make these shapes like you do. Inhale to lengthen to the right side. Exhale, walk your hands back onto the mat. Bend your left knee. Tuck the back toes. Inhale, lift the back knee. As you exhale, really ground down to your hands. Push the ground away. Maybe round to your upper back body. Inhale, three-leg dog. Lift your left leg up and back. Bend your knee. Open your hip. Step the left foot over and behind you. For today, bend both knees so you can roll your chest up to the sky. Left arm reaches forwards. Engage your glutes. Push through the base of the right thumb. Breathe. Your last inhale here. Exhale, set the left hand back down. Downward facing dog. Inhale, round forwards into plank. Exhale, Vinyasa, full push up today. Knees lower, followed by elbows. Inhale, through the back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, round forward into plank. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Untuck your toes. Take your hands wider than a regular cobra. Elbows pointing up. Engaging your glutes. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Begin to slow your breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. This time look over the right shoulder, peel it back just a tiny bit more. Exhale, center the chest, lower back down. Inhale, lift. Look over the left shoulder, roll it back. Exhale, release. Chin to the ground. Arms reach back, palms turning down. Press your hips into the ground. Engage your glutes. Inhale to lift your legs, your chest, and your arms. Turning the pinkies of the feet down towards the earth. Lifting to the inside edges of your legs. Squeezing the pinkies of the hands towards each other to engage your upper back muscles more. You're here for 3, 2, 1, and release. Set that down. Create a little pillow with your hands for your forehead. Let the energy settle. The rhythms of the practice continuing to swim through you. To the pulsing of the breath, his wave-like quality, internal exchange of giving and receiving. And to the pulsing of your heart. Allowing your energy and the love that you have to give to radiate outwards. Good. Hands underneath your chest. Press back to child's pose. Reintegration. You can of course stay in child's pose. Take a few breaths there, allow yourself to rest. Dolphin pose. Down dog on your forearms. Traditional headstand. Or forearm balance, Pinchamayurasana. The choice is yours. Remember that no choice is better than the other. Move where your interest exists. And then just set yourself up to rise into it. Child's pose, dolphin pose, traditional headstand, forearm balance. Go for it now. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let that go. Wherever you went, sit back to your heels, find a tall spine. Whether you can always take a cross-legged seat. Wherever you go, place your hands on your thighs with your palms facing up as a gesture of receiving. Just observe how much more accessible your breath has become. It's become easier to breathe. And with each inhale, you can actually receive more breath. One of my favorite things about the yoga practice making the breath available makes life more available. You begin to feel more capable to move into the world. Knowing that you're always supported by the infinite sea of breath that exists outside of you, just waiting to be received. Two clearing breaths. Deep inhale through the nose. Long exhale out the mouth. Inhale to stretch capacity. Audible exhale to release. And slowly make your way onto your backs. We'll finish the practice with a symmetrical back bend. You have options here. You can move into a supported bridge pose. If you have 2 blocks handy, you can slide them underneath your hips. Go into a bridge pose, which is where I will be doing myself because I'm carrying a wrist injury. Or of course, if you want, you can set your hands next to your ears with your fingers facing your shoulders, and then push yourself up into wheel pose. Chakrasana, also known as upward facing bow, Urdhva Dhanurasana. If you're in up bow, try to press your heart towards the back of the room. If you're in bridge, like myself, press your knees forwards. Pressing your knees forwards will naturally help your hips lift and engage your legs more. And if you're in supported bridge, relax. Enjoy. Let that go. Plant. If you're on some blocks, you can place those off to the side. And hug your knees into your chest. Wrap the right leg over the left so you're hugging your thighs together, and then catch the outer edges of your feet, kicking your feet up to the sky while spreading the feet wide with your hands. If the outer edges of the feet are not available to you, you can always catch your ankles instead. Reclining Gomukhasana. Release. Hug your knees back in. Then switch sides. Left leg goes over the right. Catch opposite or the outer edges of the feet. Kick the feet up to the sky. Let your head remain heavy, shoulders relaxed. Feet kick up, feet spread wide at the same time, using your hands. Big stretch for the outer hips. Release. Hug your knees into your chest. Happy baby. Catch the outer edges of the feet, ankles, hamstrings. Spread your feet wide. Hips heavy. Gently wiggle side to side. Hug your knees back in. Give yourself a last squeeze of gratitude, of an honoring to yourself, the practice, the path that you walk. And from here, find your Shavasana. Straighten your legs. Take any shape you like with your body. Take a moment to let go of any effort. Finding ease after the effort. Stillness after the movement. And a softness that permeates every corner of your existence. I'll leave you here. Feel free to stay in your Shavasana as long as you'd like. There's many different pathways towards your center. I encourage you to continue to walk interesting paths, because every path will provide you with a different view to savor, a landscape to take in. So walk paths that provide you with joy, that allow you to lead with love, and that bring you home into yourself. Thank you for practicing with me. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you.